Welcome back from a 3-day weekend. Today's January 9th. It is a Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a good 3-day weekend. Those people not here today, well, we hope to see you back soon enough. For your self-start today, we are reviewing what we were discussing prior to the break. We talked about sales taxes and tips. So, first one says a new pair of Nikes will cost you $120. The store then charges you 8% for sales tax. What is the dollar amount of the sales tax? So now remember, we can use tax equals the percent times the cost. Or you could also use cost on the bottom, tax on the top. Percent over 100. So the amount of the sales tax. So I'm going to use this version here. So my tax, that's going to be X. My percent says 8% times the cost of the shoes, which is $120. So I'm going to type in my calculator. 8 times 120 gives me 960. Does it make sense to pay $960 in sales tax on a $120 pair of shoes? Remember, you have to change your percent into a decimal. Don't forget to divide by 100. So, when I do 0.08 times 120, I get an answer of 9.6 or $9.60. So now what's the total price of the Nikes after taxes? Well, I take my cost and I add my taxes to it. And I get $129.60. Next one, you and your friend eat lunch at the diner. The cost of the meal was $19.60. The service was not very good, so you leave a 5% tip. What's the dollar amount of the tip? Well, I'm going to use that same thing that I used up here. This time I'm going to use the proportion. So I'm going to say X over the cost, which was 19.60, equals my percent, which is 5 over 100. So I multiply numbers that are diagonal and divide by 100. So I'm going to do 5 times 19.6. And then I'm going to divide by 100, and that's going to give me an answer of X equals 0.98 or 0.98. That's 98 cents. So what's the total cost after the tip? So I'm going to take my 1960, and I'm going to add my 98 cents to it. So when I type in that into my calculator, I get an answer of $20.58, so 20.58. There's your Chuck Norris fact for the day. Because of the 3-day weekend, I did not have enough time to get contest numbers updated, so those will be updated tomorrow. You will be doing your next feedback on percents this Friday. You have to be okay with part percent whole, sales tax, tips, and what we do today, which is discounts. So when you go to a store and something's on sale, you have to think about that. Does that mean that they add on to the price of the item, or do they subtract off the price of the item? So don't get into a habit of just saying I'm going to add, whatever I solve to the cost, because for a discount, that's not the case. For a discount, we have to subtract it. So think about this. When you purchase something, can the discounts ever be more than the item that you bought? So if a shirt is $15, does it make sense to save $25 in discount? So because discounts are less than the total amount, we could say that the extra we are saving is the part. So instead of saying part equals percent times whole, or is over of equals percent over 100, we're going to just change it, just like we did to sales tax and tips. We're going to change it to discount equals percent times cost, or discount over cost equals percent over 100. But once again, the big thing you have to remember with the discount is you are subtracting, not adding. That right there does not happen. You have to remember to subtract it. So go back to the Nikes that we figured out earlier. A new pair of Nikes are going to cost you $120. The store then has the shoes on sales for 15% off. So what's the dollar amount for the discount? So how much are we going to save, basically? So again, it's going to be my discount equals my percent times the cost. So my discount, we don't know yet. The percent is 15 times the cost, which is 120. So if I do 15 times 120, I get 1,800. Can I really save $1,800 on a $120 pair of shoes? Don't forget to divide it by 100. So when you do that, you should get an answer of x equals 18. So now what's the total cost of the Nikes after the discount? Well, they were 120, but now I'm going to subtract $18 because of the sale. And that gives me an answer of 102. So that means these $120 pair of Nikes are now on sale for $102. What a bargain. How about some headphones to go with those shoes? You buy new headphones for $40, the store's having a sale for 40% off. Well, great. So this time I'm going to do discount over cost equals my percent over 100. The discount we don't know. The cost was 40. The percent is 40 over 100. I multiply numbers that are diagonal, so 40 times 40 gives me an answer of 1,600 divided by 100. That gives me an answer of 16. So what's the total cost of the headphones? Well, I take my cost, and I have to now subtract the discount. That means these $40 headphones are now going to be $24. So what if you have to worry about like two different types of percents in this? So, for example, discounts and taxes. Well, discounts should be solved first, and then the taxes happen after the discount. So it might look something like this. An Apple iPod normally sells for $300. Today only, it's on sale for 20% off. When you buy it, the store then charges 6% tax on the new discounted price. What's the price after the discount? Well, basically there's four things to do now. We have to figure out the amount being discounted. So that's going to be x equals my percent that's on sale. We're going to do the discount first, times the cost. So I'm going to do 0.2, or I could also do 20 times 300 divided by 100. And that's going to give me an answer of 60. So $60 is coming off the price. So the total price, that would be my 300. Now I'm going to subtract my 60. And that's going to give me an answer of 240. So right now, the iPods are going to be $240. So now we have to pay taxes on that new discounted price. So my taxes equals my percent, which we decided was 6%, times the new cost, which is $240. Don't forget to divide by 100. So I'm going to do 0.06 times 240, which is going to give me an answer of 14.4. And I'm going to add my 0 there because we're talking about money. So now the total after, well, that's the 240. That's the discounted price now. Plus the sales tax, which is $14.40, gives me an answer of $254.40. So this is a lot more complicated when we have to start figuring out for multiple percents. One quick thought for you. If a store is having a 50% off sale and you have a coupon for 50% off, does that mean the item's free? Because 50 plus 50 is 100%? Yeah, not quite. So having a discount like this, a double discount, means you take 50% off the price to find a new price, then take 50% off the new price to find a new price. So on these type of double discounts, you have to do 2 different percent problems. So there you go. If you have any questions, contact your teacher, message me through Canvas, email, and hopefully we see you back. Have a great day.